Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about on the e-bike. We'll be talking about the Revolutionary War. And so I was at school today and I was reading a book on my laptop, and I learned some crazy things, right? So I think her name was like Mary Pitcher. I don't really know. I don't remember too well. But all that I remember is that her name was like something like Mary Pitcher. And she had a husband, right? She had a husband. His name was like William or something. I forgot. And it's definitely William. And that way, like back then, it was like different. All men had to go to war. So her husband, and they got engaged, and her husband was like, so yes, they got engaged and shit. And then, so what happened, all men back then, they had to go to war. I have no idea why it's just wars back then. And so all men had to go to war back then, right? And so her husband, he went to war, and then it was like the middle of summer. So you know how it is in summer. It's like usually like blazing hot out. So it was like blazing hot. It was like really cold. I mean, not cold. The opposite of cold. Hot. And so it was like, so that boyfriend, he was like shooting cannons and like 110 like degrees, right? And so that's crazy to me. Like, men really have to go through all that's wild. So basically, so all the men were just like laying on the ground, and there was just, so when Mary Pitcher, she was just laying at home, and a person with a horse, like a horse, came by her house, and he was like, here's a letter from your husband at the down where he is. So that was pretty cool. And like back then, because they didn't have like phones, it was different than like now. You could also just text her. I don't think you can bring phones to work, so like it's kind of weird. So the horseman came over and said, here's from William. So she read it. It was like, hey, we're at war. We're at this place near where you are, and stuff like that. And so she went to the place, and she saw everybody laying on the ground. They were dead. It's just, hello. They looked really dead. It was just extremely hot out at the time, like 115 degrees out. So basically, they were all just laying on the ground. They were like hot and stuff. So like they were on the ground, and then Mary Pitcher, she came around she came around with a pitcher and gave all the men water. So that's how she got her name, Mary Pitcher. And then her husband was the one who was doing all of the like cannons, like because no one was as brave as Williams to do the cannons. And so Mary Pitcher decided to go up and started pulling the cannon, and suddenly it all ended. And I'm pretty sure like they won or something. And so after they won, when they were going back, they called her Mary something. Oh yeah, Mary Pitcher. But they gave her the nickname Mary, like Captain Mary, and that was really cool for her. So after that, a lot of women, like they went back to like, that's how like women became more like powerful. And then also like people are still voting against people with like disabled stuff. And so my teacher told me to do this YouTube video. So whoever's watching this, what's up? I'm probably in your class right now. And come say hi to me. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and like and sub.